It is. It's on her main Instagram from over 2 years ago. So she technically was not 300 pounds. So this is what gets everybody. This is what gets everybody about Alex. Alex, this isn't my fault. See this? This isn't my fault. You did this, okay? You did it. Why? Yeah, Alex, that's what gets people about you, okay? All you have to do is be genuine. That's all we're asking. Hello, beautiful people. It's Mama Goob. So, as usual, we are going to take a look at Alexandra Rodriguez's latest upload. Sit down for this. You're going to need the shock of your life. It's a day in her life vlog. And we're going to be treated to shopping and food. So unique. Am I right? On a personal note, I figured I'd show you my tennis dress today. So, if you're scared of bat wings, I suggest you click off this video. Okay? Let me show you my dress. I'm wearing the flamingo one. Okay. And you might see bra straps because I have to wear a bra. 50 years old, people. All right. Let's see. So, bat wings. They probably have lumps and bumps, but here are the shorts. There's a pocket. There's a pocket right there. Very comfortable, very Florida. They might be sold out, but I will try to link it below, or I'll link another color. I also have hot pink. So, yeah. For whatever it's worth. But anyways, guys, so now it looks like I'm not wearing a shirt at all. Maybe I'll get some views this time. All right, guys, without further ado, let's see what the hell Alex is doing at, I don't know what store she's at. You guys tell me what store.
Are you guys, Mom and I are at the happiest place on earth.
Disney World? No.
Home Goods, because we're starting a fun journey at home of making the study into Anderson's playroom.
Oh, boy.
So we rearranged.
But you got to, like, put him down to play, Alex, and he's got to be awake.
A bunch of stuff which I'll show you at home, but now we are here looking for a TV stand to put in there, and also a toy cabinet. And then we also just found this blanket.
It's cute,
and we're obsessed with it, so we're gonna see if we can find pillows to match, because the pillows for the playroom are from the living room, which now don't match that room. So that's where we're
matchy.
Let's see, we're looking at pillows now to see if anything matches. Oh, this just, like, when I saw this, my heart exploded.
She loves fruit on decor, but not so much otherwise.
With joy. Got a crispy
Oh, God,
DC.
Nancy.
Oh, crispy DC. All right, let's see. I kind of like that. Yeah. And it's a set.
This is torture, guys. Pure torture.
Kind of funny because the back side is the beigey color of the rest of the.
True that. Oh, wait a minute. And and look, it has like a little bit of the other. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Saga continues.
Thank God.
Terrifying.
Oh no, wait. She no. She said
to get
no.
2 sets of these.
Oh, no,
I've
she
never
did get it.
To do 4 of the same pillow, but it looks so good with this. We'll see how it looks at home. All right, we're adding yellow to the mix too, with the little stripies.
She has a whole guest room closet full of pillows. What a waste, because she could go like on Amazon and just get the pillow covers, which is like infinitely just better for storage. You could just use the same pillows. I don't know.
Oh, it's going to be so cute. Everyone thinks you're so cute.
He is so
cute. You're so handsome. Mom, I dare you to get that little table of cheese.
I did want to mention something. So Anderson probably has developmental delays. He was a preemie. There is nothing that Alex did to do this to Anderson. So let me put that out there first. he was a preemie. He could just have a disorder that they don't know about yet. A lot of people are saying cerebral palsy. I don't know. All I hope is, number one, she talks about it and is honest with us. And number two, she gets him treatment as soon as possible, like whether that be different therapies, whatever, or if he has autism, she needs to get him in and teach herself how to be a parent to an autistic kid too. I've never, luckily, through the grace of God, I've never had to deal with that. But just like she ignored her postpartum depression and the fact that she never bonded with him or didn't bond with him at all for like months, she should have been honest with that. That would have helped people. Because there's people at home with a preemie who was, 5 weeks early and they're just not hitting the milestones. And they're like, how come Anderson is? He's not. She's dishonest. But I could just imagine how you feel.
With the mouse sticking on his face.
Why is that so cute?
Why
do I love that?
Because it's food?
I know. This looks familiar, doesn't it, everyone?
Oh, guys, honestly.
What did you want to show me?
Yeah, ice queen.
Oh, shut up. That is so
Is that
cool.
not the cutest thing you ever did?
Wait, I gotta go show them that. I love it. It's so cute. For like a kid's room.
Yeah, I am a basket case. Do you know how many baskets I bought to redo this office? Yeah. And Home Goods is like actually giving me PTSD at this moment because I spent so much time going through these different stores and Amazon to find the perfect hyacinth weave basket and then buy them all. And I ended up mostly in the Container Store, shockingly. They're not as expensive. Well, let's put it this way. They weren't as expensive as I imagined because I bought it online and I got it delivered to the store and they gave me 25% off. Then when I went to go pick up my order, they gave me 20% off of everything that I wanted. So I found this basket, which is now, it's a huge basket holding my my camera equipment and everything. The basket went for $280. I left the tag because I just never would believe it. $280 marked down to $70. And then I got 20% off. I mean, I spent a fortune, but I could have spent more of a fortune, which is the moral of the story. But I can't. I'm cut off. I can't spend anymore. I've just,
Something. Guys, turn the corner. Orange.
Those are cute.
We don't know.
Where's
if
the strawberry?
It's not flat, so you couldn't really even use it as a table.
Is it just decorative? Maybe
No,
a
it's
footstool?
glass.
It's hard. Like, just imagine.
It's decorative. That's all.
Oh.
That's. You sure?
He's not going to give a flying fuck. You know what Anderson wants to see? Colorful. Colorful, like not beige and orange colorful. Like all the colors of the rainbow. And a lot of noise, because baby.
Room.
And
That
safe.
room is so
Okay, this was what we did. When the kids were babies, we lived in another city way north from here. We had a den. We had a formal living room and then we had a den. Well, the former owners of the house probably had a dog, so they set up like a baby gate. So specifically Saturday mornings when they wanted to rock and roll at 6 a.m., I would turn the TV on. I'd have all their toys in this den and I would put the baby gate on and I could like half sleep and half watch them. I'm talking when they were like over a year and walking, not, 2, 3 years old. I think that's really the prime of the age that I did that. But you want everything 110% bolted to the wall. I'm talking about furniture and baby proof. Let them go. Okay. Let them be kids. You can't micromanage every second.
I need to add anything to
The
that.
couch in there is so big. Oh, but that was such a fun concept for a minute. That made me very excited.
And of course, I'm like, what, the blue thing?
Looks so good. And then we've got Anderson's toys over here. We got this here.
The yellow and orange.
I know. It looks so good. It's so bright in here.
It's warm and inviting.
Yeah, I love this room. And then I ordered a big playmat rug for here.
Playmat, 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 playmat.
All right, baby laughs make the world go around. Of course you'd laugh at that idiot. I'm sorry, I'm not a Nancy Stan.
Good morning, you guys. It is the next day. I didn't vlog that much with my mom yesterday, but I figured I would take like a few little clips. I am making the best breakfast.
So she lied. This is now 2 days in her life.
I want to show you guys that. I want to show you guys the current playroom and living room look. I am so happy with it so far. And then my mom and I are going to visit my grandparents later, so that's on the agenda for today.
That's good.
Anderson,
she is visiting them a lot. I like that. It's very important. Grandparents, sadly, they're here just a short time.
Up so early today, so he's already napping. It's almost 9, but he woke up back at like 5:30.
Yeah, and a nice little 11-hour sleep.
Just finishing up breakfast, adding salt and pepper to my scrambled eggs. So I am making a WW friendly version of the breakfast burrito at Chick-fil-A. Oh my gosh. So let me see how many points is in it if you get it at the restaurant. Chick-fil-A breakfast wrap.
You could have cut this out.
Oh, not wrap. I was like, why am I not finding it? It's probably under burrito. 20 points for the hash brown scramble burrito with chicken nuggets. Guess how many points is in mine? Only
0.
8 points. So I'll give you guys the breakdown. I haven't made this in a really long time.
And that so fucking annoys me how her hair is all down while she's cooking. I cannot. Actually, my hair goes right back up when I'm done with work and I'm done filming. It's disgusting.
I remember making this the last time I was on WW. So it's been a few years. But it is so delicious, so filling. So the secret, we've got the G. Hughes famous Cluckin' dipping sauce. I'm just going to do 1 tablespoon for 1 point of this. And then we have our low carb.
How much was the Chick-fil-A sauce?
Flour tortilla for our wrap. I had my little food scale here to measure out how much cheese and chicken I was going to use. So I have 12 grams of reduced fat shredded cheddar, 1 tablespoon of G. Hughes, 5 little tater puffs for 2 points, and then 2.5 ounces of the Feel Good chicken breast for 2 points as well. And I mean, hello.
It's way too much food. Way too much food for somebody with a gastric bypass.
Is that not like the most stunning breakfast wrap ever?
No.
And it has so much.
You didn't wrap it.
Protein, about 30 grams of protein. That is so good. So yeah, highly recommend. I'm gonna eat my breakfast and just like watch some YouTube, and then while he's still sleeping, I'll give you guys a little rundown of.
What do you think is in her algo? Do you think she's an Amberlyn Reed and watches all her reactions?
The house. All right, here's the update for the playroom. Love the
There's
pillows and the blanket. I need to wash the couch. Bruno gets excited when he runs in and he jumps on it. I'm glad this is in here though, because it's like, just let it get messy.
Yeah, it's going to be disgusting. Sorry, it just is. I mean, kids are like noise wrapped in dirt.
It is what it is. I'll just spot clean it or take off the cushions and wash them. And then
sell the couch, get something that's brown and washable.
As I said, we ordered the playmat, like rug dupe. Soft. It looks like a rug, but it's a playmat with cushion. That's going to go in the middle here. And I think it's going to match these pictures really well. Those are old from Target.
And honey, put the bassinet away. Don't let him play.
That lamp, I want to say, is old from Home Goods as well. And then
the lamp's got to go. The plant's got to go. That TV stand better be anchored to that staircase. Better. because if not, you're asking for it.
Here's this gorgeous cabinet. We had this old TV. Yar had it upstairs for gaming, but he hasn't really been using it, so
You haven't been letting him.
he
Game.
donated it to the toy room, the playroom. And then we've got this gorgeous plant here that's old from Target. And then we brought in some of his toys, but not all of them. His favorite bouncers. We got this recently. So that's like his activity station, but he loves this bouncy chair. When we went to visit my friend, he used her son's bouncy chair and he loved it. So, of course, I had to get him one.
Of course.
He hasn't been loving the ball pit the last few days, so we're pausing on that at the moment. And then the nice thing is we can put toys in here. I'm going to like put some little baskets in here.
And then the rattan doors, like the outer lay, is a mistake. You were dumb. Like literally. And that's why I think Nancy drives me nuts, because she doesn't tell her otherwise. My mom would have been like, you're getting that for the playroom?
Here, just to make it really
realize that he's going to pick off those pieces of the door and put them in his mouth.
Easy to, tuck things away once he has more kind of like trinkety things. So now you might be wondering, what does the living room look like since the couch is gone? So the good thing is we can honestly, like, this is just kind of be for now anyway, like a prettier space. But like, I have a feeling we're going to hang out in that room way more. I love a cozier, small.
This is for guests. Yes. No, I agree with you.
Smaller
and you
space.
Can watch TV while you cook.
And honestly, as you guys have seen, we've had a really hard time decorating this room. Just because it's a large open space, which makes it a little more difficult. But I feel like we've really
So she kept the basket, but she figured out she didn't want toys for it.
got a good thing going now. So we do have a lot of chairs in here. We're thinking of ordering a smaller couch for here with like a
Get dark.
hidden recliner. So when Yara and I want to watch something, like we can do that. We have worn the heck out of these chairs. We love them, but my mom...
By the way, get leather.
Mom really likes them, so I might give them to her if we get a couch. And then we're going to leave these leather chairs in here. These are all from Cast 3. They have great products. So yeah, we've had these forever. We love the leather in here. So that looks really great. So yeah, that is...
Out of breath.
How we have...
And is the basket broke, or do you think she just overfilled it?
This now.
I'm
that bookshelf
broke.
that was in the study is now in here. The chairs are now in here.
And I think that was hyacinth too. I like the hyacinth as opposed to the rattan, because the water hyacinth ones, that's the term, are softer. And they seem to not
the black
break as much.
cabinet that was over here is now back over here. And I'm so glad it's symmetrical again. I really missed the room being symmetrical. The feng shui just felt so off before, and we've just been like trying to make this room work.
That hideous bookshelf, she still has it. Holy shit, get rid of that ugly piece of shit.
With like baby stuff, but honestly, and there's so...
And by the way, she still needs to anchor that to the wall. You know what, guys? Those of you with babies know, but those of you without babies, you can turn your head like this, and they're pulling something down. They're quick. All right. So you just want all the fail safes. And she could have done an awesome video on baby proofing her house, but no.
Much trinkety stuff in here once he's on.
You know how much money she could have made off of a let's baby proof the house? Because she could have linked everything, right? She's dumb. Alex, I know you're not watching me, but if you are, free advice, do a baby proofing episode vlog, because that would be interesting especially for people who don't have babies yet, or who have babies your age, your Anderson's age.
The move, I think we're gonna like kind of block, I think anyway, I don't know yet, like block this off, and then that way like we can just have the kitchen going into the playroom for him, so we don't have to like, go crazy with the baby proofing in here. I mean, we might still anyway, whether going to do that or block it off, but we've got...
Yes, baby proof. I am telling you, you have no idea.
Got some time
You have
still,
no idea
but we
what's
have a
in store
lot
for you.
of prep work.
Assuming Anderson is all healthy and everything, it's going to be a different story. God forbid there's something wrong with him.
Work to do.
God forbid.
Before he starts getting on the move. But yeah, this is how we have the living room.
Yeah. Alex, he should be on the move now.
And it's actually kind of nice because
it's a warning.
Really...
And if your pediatrician isn't seeing it, you should get a second opinion, because like all of us on the internet are screaming there's something wrong. So just do yourself a favor and run it by another pediatrician who maybe either specializes in cerebral palsy, autism. Just
missed
please
being able.
We only want the best for your family and Anderson, okay? I can say for certain 99.9% of my viewers that are watching now love that baby, okay? And only want to see the best for him. You need to get the head out of your ass and do something.
Well, not miss. I like having the bookshelf on display in here, because like that bookshelf, like I put blood, sweat, and tears into that thing.
That thing is ugly as fuck.
Like I love the decor on it so much. Oh, and that marble little book rack was in the study as
that, you know, he could poke an eye out on. God damn it, she has the worst taste.
Well, so it's nice to have this here. And then I have to patch some holes up there from that painting that I had to move. So yeah, that is the update. I'm going to go get ready and then we're going to head out.
Oh, he loves you.
Of course he does. And you got him in PJs.
Hello, you guys. Back home from my grandparents. I'm feeding Anderson his puree right now. He's looking at the camera and he's like, what is that? And we stopped on the way home and got some beautifully ripe avocados. You want some avocado, Mr. Munch? And then also I made Dominican food last night, so I stopped and got a plantain. I'm going to try to make some air fryer tostones.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, guys. Once I made, not tostones, I made, plantains fried. Apparently, you need them yellow, like yellow and dark, not green. That's why it's hard to find them in the grocery store, because egads. What time are we at? 11:10. This might be one of my thumbnail pictures, but no, that's why they only have like green in the store, because the people who know what they're doing grab up the yellow ones when they see them.
Hey, look how big this is. It's a huge plantain.
By the way, I figured out that a lot of my "that's what she said" and like sexual things, not only related to the boys who are boys, but Sean of Steel makes the same jokes. Okay, he's worse, but I think that's where I get the permission that I could say "that's what she said" and ribbed for her pleasure.
But I was perusing the Weight Watchers app, and they have like all the 0 point foods and recipes and stuff, and
plantain
air fryer tostones was one of them. So instead of like deep frying them, you air fry them. So I want to say,
for plantains, I think I was pan-searing them. I don't know. My husband, Goob's girlfriend is from Puerto Rico, so I was trying, but
an air fryer tostones before. Are they as good? No. But are they still good? Yes. And then I had made Dominican food last night. I made like chicken and vegetables, and then
I need a GoFundMe to go to the Dominican Republic. What do you think? I need a fucking GoFundMe to take care of this shit, but okay.
Beans that you pour over rice, and we ran out of rice, so I also stopped and got some jasmine rice. Tonight's menu is not a homemade puree, but Happy Baby Organics, the chicken, vegetable, and quinoa fiesta.
Good. Sounds good.
It's got a little more texture.
Yep.
And he loves it. It's delicious. And we're going to cut up some avocado. Nom, nom, nom. Nom, nom, nom.
I hope she's letting him hold a spoon. Like, while he's eating, you let them hold a spoon, and they start to get it.
He's looking at the camera. This kid, I'm telling you, anytime, I have a million photos of him, of course, and videos that I send to my mom, my grandma, family, friends, whatever. And the second, like, even when he can't see himself, He just like, he smiles for the camera. He's like,
I bet you
he's a little diva.
adorable.
He's so funny.
No, yeah.
You're so funny.
That's awesome.
Very photogenic.
So he probably doesn't have autism then. I'm not trying to diagnose. And it literally might be simply because she never lets him loose. Or, I mean, she might be at fault. I don't know. I don't think so. But I think that whole preemie 5 weeks behind may be the culprit here.
Yes, you are. So I'm going to whip up some more rice. And then we're going to have dinner. And you're going to have a bathie. And you're going to go to sleep. And then mommy, daddy.
A tubby? Is it tubby day?
Watch Breaking Bad. Guys, I have a serious addiction to Breaking Bad. Serious addiction. But anyway, let me cut up this avocado. Let me cut up this avocado real quick.
All right, we skipped all the TV talk and the Formula One talk. Sorry, guys. I was checking my email. I want to get 2 new monitors though, mostly for work. So I was looking at some deals. I know. I just said to stop me from spending money, and here I go again.
I feed Anderson avocado. I literally just smash it in half of it, and then I keep the other half with the pit and put it into the fridge. If you leave the pit into one of the halves, it will stay.
Yes, and you guys have given me great tips to cover, because honestly, guys, between my husband and myself, we eat the whole damn thing. But there are times when you get the big Haas ones, or yeah, I think so, the ones that are like that big, where you don't eat the whole thing. And I saw at Whole Foods yesterday that they do have covers too.
It will stay not brown. It won't turn brown. But I fully puree it myself, especially because I always just make sure they're like super ripe. And it's literal mush.
Yeah.
Literal mush. Or if anything, I'll do, if I'm doing baby-led weaning, because I do both, I will give him like a big slice for him to like kind of gnaw on. But for avocado, I'm just still a little more comfortable doing the puree. But every baby's different. You got to do what's best when you want some avocado. Ooh, look at nom noms. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. He loves when I do that. Nom nom nom. Big smile. Big mouthful of avocado. Oh.
He's
delicious.
Probably so adorable.
Delicious.
I miss my baby.
Anyway,
no, I don't want grandbabies.
My grandparents' house was great.
Oh, by the way, I know you're not watching, but Papa Goob's youngest sister, so Papa Goob's the oldest of 7, his younger sister's daughter had a baby. She's a grandma. She's like way younger than me. But their heart's probably bursting right now.
It was so cute. My grandpa was like, let me hold him. I'm like, you want to hold the baby? He's not like a big baby guy. Like, he loves Anderson, but he's not a big baby guy. So I thought that was like so cute.
Yes. Pictures. I'm glad you got them. Yes.
Did you poop again?
Priceless.
I just changed your poo-poos.
2-minute warning.
Okay.
Do you guys know what the 2-minute warning is with babies? Their face, well, at least with Goob. He would get completely red in the face, and like that. He's always had problems. I don't want to, poor baby. All right, I'm not going to talk about the Goob's system, but we called it the 2-minute warning because you're best to let them finish.
All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go check this situation out. All right, I'm back. 2 things. Anderson, like within the last hour, discovered how to like touch his bottom teeth with his tongue. So he keeps going like this, like feeling his teeth. It's so cute. Anyway, he is just chilling here with me now, but I just cut up our plantain. I'm following Simply Recipes. So it says to soak it into 4 cold cups of water for 20 minutes. I probably should do that. Then, wait. Okay, this is not going to work. This one's regular frying. Hold on.
You read through the recipe. Okay.
Stand by. Maybe we don't have to soak.
Just
okay. In a small bowl, combine water, salt, and garlic powder. Put your air fryer at 400. Spritz the plantain with olive oil and cook 6 minutes. Remove from the air fryer while they're hot. Mash them with a jar. Dip them in the seasoned water. Set them aside. Preheat the air fryer again, and then cook it again. Oh, damn. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, okay. I'll try it. I'll link the recipe I'm following. I have the air fryer preheating. Ready? We're gonna put the air fry. We're gonna put in our tostones. Tostones. It's a banana verde. We're gonna try really hard to do bilingual. I'm still learning my.
Yeah, okay. Yar, you're not watching. Only speak Spanish to him. Only speak Spanish. Only. Maybe Alex will pick it up too. Okay? Speak slow and clear.
All right, we're going to spritz them with a little bit of avocado oil spray. Cook for 6 minutes. Take them out, smash them into the seasoned water, then back into the air fryer. Fun and fresh update. These are really good. Like, they are bomb.
.com.
And plantains are 0 points. They're very filling though. I don't like, okay, here's the thing with the 0 point stuff. Everyone's like, well, you can't just like eat endless amounts of 0 point food and lose weight. It's like, yeah, for sure. Like, for sure. I don't think
that's why you're not really losing much weight, if we're going to be honest.
They mean to do that. Really good. Yar and I are like sharing it as an appetizer before we have dinner. I think we're going to wait and have like dinner in a little while. But they're really good. We added a little more salt and garlic powder, but in terms of like the texture, like they're just as good. They're just not greasy.
So I guess Yar's home from Army?
Thoughts? Anderson has a lot of
weird. Look, it's Yar. I'm blocking him and I'm not moving.
Thoughts, bud. Bruno has thoughts.
Somebody's here.
We all have thoughts on these air fried tostones.
Okay. I added more garlic powder because the texture is there. Yeah. It just needed a little more kick. Yeah. It's really, oh yeah.
Well, first of all, go ahead. Anybody who has Latin American influence or is from the region, aren't you supposed to use ripe plantains, or is it like me and like weeks and weeks and weeks old plantains? I don't know. That's what I had read.
I'll link the recipe.
I don't even know how she peeled it.
You could even use a tiny bit more salt, but I was afraid to do too much.
It was good. It was perfect.
Can always add more.
It could be a little crispier. No, not really.
Yeah, and they're so easy to do.
These are good.
I will link the recipe if you want like the official way. I think
maybe he's barking because he just wants to bark. I will tell you, Bella does not like me filming. Right now, she's laying down with her brother, and her brother, the goob, has a bird called Pepper that Bella just likes to stare at for hours. But right now, she's probably cuddled up with Goob.
Amazon is here, per usual.
Tomorrow.
Alright, you guys, I am in the playroom with Anderson. It is the next day. I'm coming on here to kind of end the vlog and just chit-chat for a sec. He's in his bouncy.
You can't see it. Well, I can't barely see it.
You love it, huh?
It's right in the corner.
The play mat rug. It's not a rug. It's a play mat. That is like
soft
rug design. The design looks like a rug, but it's a play mat. And I'm super excited because it should fit perfectly between the console and the couch and be the same length as the couch. So we'll have lots of room for playing and sitting and crawling and rolling and all the fun stuff that you do, huh? Well, he's not crawling. Not crawling yet.
We know.
No, but we'll practice there.
He should be starting to pull up. All right. No. Okay, so my boys, I don't remember. I have it written down. I have all their baby books and stuff that I found. Well, not found. I reorganized while I was cleaning. I know Gabriel was walking on his first birthday, and for his first birthday party we had at a park. He was pretty much almost running by then, but it wasn't. So he's mid-December. It was probably late December when we had the party, but he took his first step a month, like at 11 months, and then was fully walking, if not almost running, by his birthday or somewhere around there. Now, Andrew's a different story. I don't know if I ever told you guys, he had a really scary medical incident that happened around 10 months. I don't know what it's called, but it's called, it's abbreviated ITP. It had to do with, for whatever reason, he had no platelets in his blood, like that. It's like a virus. And it was scary because at first they thought it was leukemia. It was just a really scary time. And it was about when he was 10 months old. And I remember we had to bring him to a special children's hospital. And they had him in a crib that looked like a cage, okay? And they had to do it. So it's like there was, the regular crib, and then the top came down and it had bars too. It was so upsetting to see, but had to do it. But I remember him having all kinds of IVs and fighting because he wanted to stand up like a normal 10-month-old, okay? So I remember that, but he walked shortly after his first birthday. So I never used those play centers. So back in the day, which we were probably whatever, I was told that walkers or those round play things are bad for walking because they don't get the foot brain connection. I don't know. I never used them. Honestly, it doesn't matter when they walk. Having them walk later is probably better because the sooner they walk, the sooner they really start to get into trouble. But whatever. Your mileage may vary.
Yeah. Yeah. We actually...
And I let them roam. I just let them fly. Like they needed to do their own thing.
Just went and ran some errands. It's super dreary today. It's just... Ugh. It's going to be like this for a while, too. Bruni's behind me. Say hi, Bruni. There you are. Hello, P.
Hi, puppy.
He really likes this room, too, because he gets to look out like at the world in the front window. So
it's very sunny in there. Like, I know it's a dreary day, but it's really
minorly
bright.
problematic.
But that stupid, ugly lamp needs to go, okay? You're not going to be able to have lamps with kids like that when they're toddlers.
That lamp's going down. By and he couldn't see them before if we were hanging out in the living room. But yeah, everyone's having a good time. It's kind of like fun to like just look out front. I'm like, I get to actually see what's going on. So anyway, Anderson and I are just gonna play. Now we're gonna have a chill the rest of our day.
Good.
Soon you're gonna take a nappy. Mommy's gonna have lunch. And
thank God, so she could get in some TV. So
and then we'll play more. Yeah.
Imagine you praising your spouse, which is what she did when I cut that out. She's praising Yar for opening her television taste to like Game of Thrones. Guys, you know what would impress me? A partner who comes through and teaches you about how much fun it is to reread some of the fine literature that they made you read in high school and you never did. You know what I mean? Like, now as an adult, you probably have a much better taste of literature, okay? Or, book on tape, whatever, like Audible. TV rots your brain. I don't know, guys. I think YouTube rots your brain too because like it trained me to be impatient and not want to sit. Maybe that's good.
Bouncy bounce. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this vlog.
All right, we didn't, but nevertheless, let's see if her Insta has anything. Okay, so this posting so you could see a 300-pound body working out. It's just music, but let's see. It's easier for me to look at this screen, so sorry about that. Let me move my mic. I always find it so gross and bizarre when I see people hating on or making fun of videos of bigger people exercising. But you don't know that they posted anything else. The same person would comment saying that they need to work out. All bodies are worthy of moving and feeling good and strong. Ain't no way, guys, that there's no filters. Ain't no way. Sorry. This post is from 2 years ago. Really? Honey, I did the research for you. 2023. Okay, so it's not filters. It's kind of shortly after she was at her lowest weight from gastric. You were dumb? I thought this was an old post, or I'm going crazy. I feel like I've seen this a while ago. I thought I was going crazy too. LOL. Thank you. It is. It's on her main Instagram from over 2 years ago. So she technically was not 300 pounds. So this is what gets everybody. This is what gets everybody about Alex. Alex, this isn't my fault. See this? This isn't my fault. You did this. Okay? You did it. Why? Yeah. I don't mind reposting of old content. Neither do I. Especially if it motivates others. But please indicate somewhere that you reposted this or resharing this video from 2 years ago. Because I don't even think she has that elliptical anymore in her garage or basement, does she? Yeah, Alex, that's what gets people about you. Okay? All you have to do is be genuine. That's all we're asking. I think we looked at that one yesterday. Let's see what this one is. Oatmeal cream pies and OMG. Coming to the vlog on Sunday. Half the points of regular ones and absolutely delicious. Swipe for the last pick for cute baby hands. Oh, look at those little pudgy fingers. Oh, I want to chew on them. I know, it's weird. If you're a mom, you understand. Everybody loves the living room. But nobody's saying, Alex, you really have to baby-proof. Like, for real, for real. You have to baby-proof everything. I'm sorry. They get crazy. And our playroom never had decor. It's like, why? Life is too short. Then again, I worked outside the house. There was none of this whole work at home shit. Everybody loves the books. The bookshelf is disgusting. All right, that was it. All right, guys. Well, we did it. We got through another Alex video. We saw a couple days in her life and her play with Anderson, not read to him, not make developmental things. Put him in a bouncy bounce and go for it. Great job. Yes, I criticize. The reason why I criticize, and this is not hate, it's actually love. I want Alex to get her head out of her ass so Anderson can have the best life possible, okay? I've been where she is. I did not have the privilege of being able to work from home and being an influencer, but I have been obese and tried to raise babies. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Bye.